What's good, good people? Soul Brother number one coming back at you from the top of the chocolate Milky Way, here to improve your interplanetary functionship. And this afternoon, we're going to be reviewing Jada Toys Street Fighter 2 Ultra Sagat. Had this figure for a minute. Figured it was time to put him on the review schedule. And so this is the time. Starting off with the packaging. Nothing more need to be said about the packaging. Done it in previous Street Fighter 2 reviews. I thought it was genius. Whoever came up with it, have the design look like a arcade game. Same with this one. This is a little bit bigger because Sagat is a little bit bigger figure and considered a what do they call it? Deluxe figure. But the packaging is the same. Like I said, it resembles the arcade game. And on the back you have picture of the figure and a cross sale in the form of like on the video game when you choose your next fighter down here. So that's I thought that was a pretty cool idea for a cross sale. And just some more artwork on the side here and on that side. But yeah, nothing more needs to be said about the packaging. That was pretty cool. And I think McFarlane is coming out with classic Street Fighter figures, and the packaging is supposed to resemble a arcade game somewhat. So take that for what it's worth. You already know what it is. I ain't even got to say it, so we can get him on out of here. I think we'll go from the bottom this time. And these are, even though this is going to go away off the table, these are some of the boxes that I do keep. But the figure, it comes out though. You don't keep the boxes, the figure. Because of the way they look. Now these are, there we go. Slides right out. And then you got more tape. They should have made sure this figure didn't come up out of here, because you got this thing taped all the way up. The clamshell is taped. Goes on the floor. All right, starting with the accessories. Knives are such handy utilitarian tools, don't you think? I do. We was gonna start with the head. I guess we'll start with the stand. Like all the Jada Toy Street Fighter figures, comes with his stand for his effect he uses in fighting. You watch the other videos, you already know I wasn't too familiar with Street Fighter. I was more of a Mortal Kombat dude, so I don't know what their special abilities were called. Some of them I don't even know how they were used. But this one, pretty straightforward. I guess it got shoot some kind of fireball. And you put it on the stand like so. And the stand has two hinges, so you can pose the effect, which is pretty cool as well. Sagat comes with two hands in addition to his stand for his effect. Oh yeah. And these are the I'ma get your hands. Exaggerated, I'ma get your hands. You can see how his head is in here. We can get that out. what I was going to start with in the beginning. There we go. See Sagat's head here with the scar on it. Pretty good likeness of the character from the game. Never had a problem with any of Jada's head sculpts. Now for the figure, get those ties off of him. Well, these wouldn't be really considered twist ties. Just elastic bands, I guess. And here is Sagat out of the package. And I expected no less from Jada. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these Street Fighter figures already. Haven't been disappointed in any of them. And I didn't expect to be disappointed in Sagat. And from the looks, initial feels of the figure, I'm not. You can see the scar on his head right here. Scar on the neck. And that scar going across his torso. And that is, that's not just painted. That's a molded on scar. Okay. Starting with the articulation. Well, it wouldn't be a start because we already into it. The head can go up about that far, that much. And he can look down a lot because his neck is on a hinge too. See that neck moves and then, well, without that neck movement, okay, I think that's about, goes up that far. And then without the neck movement, it can't go down as far. This is with that neck peg. Easily gets the 360 rotation on the head. No problem hitting that T-pose. Arm gets 360. You have the thigh cut for the, the bicep cut for the swivel. You can go 360 on that too. The double jointed, pinless elbows. And of course you get 360 at the wrist. And it goes, it's on a, is that in and out? Yeah. It's on the in and out peg. Fist can go in, go out. Sagat has the butterfly joints on his shoulders. That's how far it allows the arms to go backwards. Now forward. Almost perfect butterfly joint. You can see how far it allows his hands to come across his chest. No stiffness or anything on the joints. For the life of me, I don't know why other companies, I don't know if it's a different plastic or whatever. Why are some companies' figures, the joints, harder to move than others? I mean, I had no problem with this on Jada toys. It's a question for toy makers, I guess, and I ain't one, but just don't know if they can do it, why can't other companies do it? Anyway, you have the diaphragm cut here. Allow Sagat to crunch forward that far with the diaphragm cut. Go back that far. He can also, at the waist, he can bend at the waist. So if you can bend that waist and then include that diaphragm, that's pretty good range of motion. between the diaphragm cut and the waist articulation. And you also got the swivel, of course. Sagat has, I don't think, drop down hips. If he does, I can't, it's a little there, but not too much to speak of. You can get the perfect Van Damme. There is, let me see, thigh swivel, but it's hidden by his shorts. The cut is hidden by his shorts, but the thigh swivel is there. Leg can kick out 90 degrees just about. He goes back to the side, not straight back, a little back to the side. You have the double jointed pinless knees. There's no thigh or calf swivel. You got ankle pivot. Allows his ankle to go down that far, up about that far, and Sagat has the toe articulation, as you can see there. But other than that, this is another A++ effort outing by Jada Toys Street Fighter figures. Like I say, I'm to the point with Jada now. There's no questioning their action figures. When they get that Invincible line out, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same. Let me see. Do I want this? I think I want to put the other head on. Head comes off. Nice, easy. You hear that satisfying pop. Goes on just as easy. I don't know what pose I'm going to have him in, so I don't know which hands I'm going to have Sagat displayed with. But other Street Fighter figures for comparison are here. You have Fei Long. Here's to show how the size difference between them, even though Fei Long his knees are kind of bent, you still see the size differential in the figures. Bring it up close. We get a bigger figure, but still not a deluxe. You got Guile. See the size differentials there. Oh, bring them on down. And Guile's legs are a little bent too. Here's Sagat next to Ken. Next to your boy M. Bison. And he's bigger than him too. And M. Bison was a pretty big figure. Oh snap, knocked all of them over. You know what? It's just crazy. And last we have Dawson. So yeah, other than that, that pretty much concludes the video of Sagat. Like I say, pretty not even a pretty cool figure. This is a downright excellent figure, as all the Street Fighter, Jada Toy Street Fighter figures were. This is just a quick little pose we gonna get them in to end the video. Or let's see, if, since his fist hand's already up, I don't know, you tell me in the comments if that is the way that he actually shot his did his effect. Did he shoot it like a fireball, or I have no idea how he shot that thing. Yeah, you can have it like that. Him shooting his effect, if that is indeed the way he did it. And he's slowly getting that lean back. You have to find that balance. Guess that's it right there, though, right? Shooting that effect. There it is. Caught him before he fell. You know, you develop those skills, reflexes after a while. But anyway, that concludes my review of Jada Toys Street Fighter 2 Ultra. Sagat, remember, keep a glide in your stride, a dip in your hip, and we can all wait on the mothership. Y'all be easy.